is really about placing parents at the center of voice, policy, and practice by engaging a diverse set of stakeholders to advise on needed policy and program changes, and to engage stakeholders with the authority to change policy. Family economic mobility and family well-being will improve in Connecticut. And so we do this by parent voice and integrating throughout the work with significant input and insights to informing our direction. We do this through racial equity and embedding it into the strategies that we work with. We do this through addressing the holistic well-being of families, including wealth building, health, community building, and social determinants of health. Addressing all of those issues are extremely important in the work that we're doing. And 2Gen is a multi-generational initiative, including caregivers, parents, grandparents, children, and others who support and nurture families. I think, the work is hard, but it's really manifesting in something so beautiful.
2Gen, to me, means not just economic mobility and advancement, but 2Gen means opportunity. For me, 2Gen means opportunity for families to see something different, to do something different. 2Gen means to climb up out of poverty via education, not just for, the child, because it's child focused, but for the families.
Gen gave me an opportunity to find my voice and give me an opportunity to find a space to where I can use that voice and the tools and how to be able to communicate my needs and those of others in my community. As a result of 2Gen, I also had the opportunity to work for UConn in coordination with the Office of Early Childhood. This opportunity has brought me great pleasure in learning to expand my capabilities, my capacity. Having the opportunity to be able to be part of a team, researching our goals, interviewing other parents, being able to be part of focus groups and implementing those the data that is found within that research, for me has been so empowering in how I'm able to gain knowledge and be able to implement that knowledge and spread that information.
Oh, it has impacted us in such an amazing way. Not only am I able to have an opportunity to be blessed with a seat at the table to share my story and stories of others that I communicate with, but also my children are seeing me be a change agent right in the forefront for myself, for them, and for others around them. So they see that I'm not only focused on our family matters, but other families who also need our assistance, and being that voice for those who feel like they don't have a voice to share their story or do not know where to go to share their story.
My son, he's an advocate in his own right, and he is a firecracker when it comes to handling issues in the community. And he's finding his footing on exactly what issues. He knows how to go find those bills. He knows what to say. He knows who to talk to. And it's given them a voice of their own.
Well, I'll just use my 8-year-old as an example. Emmanuel practically grew up in 2Gen. Like when he goes to school and certain things are going on, his teacher has said Emmanuel would stop everything and say, we have to set up a protocol. We have to have a meeting. We have to have this and this in place. And when she's asked him, where did you get that from? 2Gen.
But for me, it's definitely been very impactful for my family. I feel like we've grown so much in this work because they started out doing this with me to an extent. So I think I've grown a lot in this work. They've seen a different me. They've seen me open up and use my voice. So now if they're in school, they can do the same. I think that it's been extremely impactful for me and my family.
without 2Gen, I probably wouldn't have pursued my dream of becoming an artist or other entrepreneurial opportunities. And so it has opened that way for me, as well as providing a stipend that has aided in my family going from dependency and towards thriving and opportunity to learn financial literacy.
The 2Gen initiative has impacted me and my family in so many different ways. I've been able to get gainful employment through my experiences with 2Gen, the financial impact that the initiative has had on me, and all the opportunities that it has opened up. I am now a homeowner. So I went into this work receiving services, unknowing of what my next step would be in my career, got invited into human services and did excel because I realized that I was doing my passion work without even knowing that it was my passion. And I've been able to help other people, and in helping other people, I've been able to help myself and my family, and I'm able to pay my mortgage payments without having to struggle. I'm able to thrive. And so I would say 2Gen in Connecticut don't just talks the talk, but also walks it.